Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are building a digital fortress. Seriously, we're going to architect a system right from the ground up to protect a company's most valuable secrets using this really cool concept called the double lock architecture.
Okay, let's just dive right into this. Imagine it's on you. You have to protect one single file, but it's the entire company payroll. I mean, where do you even begin? This isn't just some random question. It's the exact high-stakes scenario we're going to solve together in this explainer. So how do we protect these crown jewels? Well, this isn't about just, slapping a password on a folder and calling it a day. Nope. We're talking about building a secure, multi-layered vault for that critical information. We're going to architect this thing step by step from the outside in.
Every good fortress needs an outer wall and a main gate, right? And in the digital world, that's our first line of defense. It's all about controlling who can even get close to our data over the network. This is our very first lock, and it's known as share permissions. This right here is the key to the whole thing, the double lock system. Think of it like this. Share permissions, that's the security guard at the main gate of the property. They only care about who's coming in from the network. But once you're on the property, they don't really follow you around. That's where NTFS permissions come in. That's the heavy-duty lock on the vault door itself, controlling the actual files on the disk. To get to the payroll file, a user has to get past both.
So, you've made it past the main gate. Great. But now you're standing in front of the second layer of security, the lock on the actual vault door. In the world of Windows, this is all handled by NTFS permissions. And believe me, this is where security gets way more detailed.
And this part is just brilliant. It's the core logic of the entire system. The strongest lock always wins. Just think about it for a second. If the security guard at the main gate says, sure, you can carry that box in, but the guard at the vault door says, you can only look, no touching, guess what? You can only look. Windows will always enforce the most restrictive rule between the two.
Okay, so our fortress is now double-locked and pretty secure. But what happens when your company has hundreds, maybe thousands of employees? Are you really going to hand out individual keys to every single person? That's a logistical nightmare waiting to happen. Thankfully, there's a much more elegant way to do this. And it really is a recipe for total disaster. I mean, can you imagine being the locksmith for a giant castle, trying to manage a unique key for every person and for every single room? It just doesn't scale. It's asking for mistakes, and it's a huge security hole when someone leaves the company. So the industry standard solution is this really clever method called AGDLP. It stands for Accounts Go into Global Groups, which go into Domain Local Groups, which are then assigned permissions. It basically works like a master key system. You put user accounts into global groups based on their department, like accounting. Then you put that entire group into a domain local group that's designed for a resource, like payroll_vault access. And then you assign the permission, the key, to that resource group.
And here's the payoff. The efficiency is just incredible. Look at this. A new accountant gets hired. You don't have to go assign her permissions to 50 different folders. You do exactly one thing. You add her account to the accounting group. That's it. Instantly, she inherits all the correct keys. Access to the payroll vault is granted just like that. It's clean, it's simple, and it's way more secure.
All right, our fortress is double locked and our key system is super efficient. So what's left? Well, now it's time for the final touch. This is like a piece of digital magic that makes our secure vault completely invisible to anyone who shouldn't even know it exists. This question really just hits the nail on the head. It gets to the heart of a huge security principle. Why tempt people? Why even show them something is there if they can't access it? You can't attack what you can't see, right?
The technology that gives us this invisibility cloak is called Access-Based Enumeration, or ABE. It's basically a stealth mode for your file server. See, normally, Windows shows a folder to everyone, and if you can't open it, you just get an access denied error. But ABE flips that script. If you don't have the key, the door doesn't even appear for you.
And wow, the difference here is just night and day. Before you turn on ABE, everyone sees that payroll_data folder. They get curious, they click it, they get an error, and maybe they waste time calling the help desk. But after ABE is on, the only people who even see that folder are the ones in the accounting group. For literally everyone else on the network, it just doesn't exist. It's so much cleaner and way more secure.
So let's just step back for a second and look at the powerful and mostly invisible architecture we just put together. This isn't just some abstract theory. These are the very systems protecting critical information in companies all over the world, right this very minute.
And there you have it, the whole package. It's double-locked with 2 types of permissions. It's efficiently managed with a master key strategy. And it's invisible to outsiders thanks to its own invisibility cloak. These are the unseen guardians working together to create a truly strong digital fortress.
You know what? This kind of elegant, layered security is working behind the scenes all the time, not just on servers, but in pretty much every part of our digital lives. Which kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other invisible systems are out there, right now, protecting you in ways you don't even see?